Hey guys, it's Julia. Sorry I'm running a couple minutes late tonight. So I'm making some seared or sauteed spinach and shrimp piccata. So I started out with 2 bags, 2 pounds of peeled and deveined raw Gulf shrimp. So that was what I started out with, and I just basically put them in a colander in the sink, and I ran some cold water over them, and I got them all thawed out. It just doesn't take that long to get them thawed out, and then you basically throw them in a hot pan. I'm going to use a big wok, mainly because this recipe, it requires a lot of space or a bigger pan, because we're going to be cooking down a whole bunch of spinach. So what this has you do is it has you saute the spinach on each side, and I just sprayed this pan with some Pam to start with, and we're just gonna cook them both on both sides until they're all done. So I'm gonna kind of spread them out a little bit, kind of keep an eye on them. If this recipe is a little bit too much for your taste, it might be a little bit too expensive. Hi, Tiffany. I don't know if you like shrimp or not, so you might not be happy with this, but I have some people that like to keep things like super simple. So some of the people like to do tuna, and crazily enough, 2 of these, I think it's like 5 ounces. There's really not 5 ounces of tuna in here. So 2 of these on our program equals enough protein to have for your day. And so I have some people that like to do this, like just a tuna salad. And so you could do 2 of these mixed with 2 tablespoons of this. And this is like a olive oil mayo dressing. Or you could do 1.5 tablespoons of the light mayonnaise. And then you can add in a whole bunch of other really wonderful things. So you could add in some other condiments, like a good condiment would be onions if you like onions. So you could add in like 3 tablespoons of onions, or you could add in like dill. You could add in, what else could you add into the tuna salad? And then you could have it over like 3 cups of lettuce. Hi, Kathy. What else would you put in your tuna salad that you think is delicious? You could do 2 cups of lettuce and just a 1/2 cup of tomatoes, and then have your condiments and onions. I think my mom is gonna like this one because she really likes tuna. And well, I think that eating tuna too many times a week is something not good for you. I think maybe once a week would be fine, because it's so salty too. It'll kind of give you cankles if you keep eating tuna all the time. But so we are currently just sauteing this shrimp. And if you've ever sauteed shrimp, it's very simple. It kind of cooks up pretty fast. You know it's done when it gets all pink and curls up. And these shrimp that I got were peeled and deveined and all sorts of stuff. So chopped cucumbers, oh yes, pickles. You can have pickles in your tuna salad. I do have a recipe for that tuna salad that I can post that would be delicious. And I know you live down close to where you can get some fresh shrimp, and I haven't had fresh shrimp in a really long time. So I just get like these frozen shrimp all the time, but I bet this would be way more delicious. So the other ingredients in this, and you should see, I posted the ingredients a little while ago, and I'll post it on here as well. But this is a cookbook that came out by one of our chefs, came out with this wonderful recipe guide. So most of our meals are somewhere between 350 and 400 calories. We don't have to count calories, but that's just for some of you that are wondering. We have, at least 25 grams, if not more, of protein. We have 15 grams or less, 20 grams or less sometimes, of carbohydrates, and it's just a really nice, well-rounded thing. The other ingredient in this is going to be capers. So capers, if you've ever had them before, are pretty salty, but they're delicious. We're almost done with the shrimp, but we just have a little bit more to go. And then this shrimp is going to end up with garlic powder and capers just tossed in it. So you really don't have to have like a million ingredients or like really complicated recipes. I do have some pretty complicated recipes that some of my foodies really like to do, but you just really don't. It's just not really that necessary to do. So I'll show you what it looks like so far. Kind of bring you a little bit closer to what I'm cooking. So we've got the shrimp, and I am going to take these capers and garlic powder and just toss it in here. It smells delicious. I'm going to toss that up. And then we're actually going to take it out of the pan after I get it kind of stirred in here. And we are going to just set it aside while we finish cooking the other stuff. What else are you guys making? You put chopped broccoli and red cabbage in your tuna salad. I like the pickles. I like the onions. I need a garden is what I need. I should have made a garden in COVID and planted zucchini because I eat an unbelievable amount of zucchini. Like this morning, my breakfast was about 1.5 cups of just diced zucchini, and then I take this wonderful lemon oil that I have, and I saute it in that just for, I don't know, like 2-3 minutes or whatever. And then I had 2 eggs, and I had a couple pieces of this Chompy's bread that I love. That's a bread that doesn't mess with your blood sugar. It's just a delicious bread. So that is what my breakfast was. I feel like I've been eating all day long. So we're just gonna set aside this, and then we're gonna put extra virgin olive oil, like 2.5 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. The good thing about this meal is it's just a really easy meal. So we're gonna add the oil, and then we are gonna add what seems like an insane amount of spinach to this pan, but it will shrink down. So you're gonna get 4 bags of spinach. That's 1. This is over high heat, by the way. There's 2. Now you see why I use this big, huge pan for this. This is 3. And this is gonna be 4. So we're also, while I wait for that to shrink down a little bit, I'm going to show you some tools in my kitchen that I use a lot. So I use this zester. Does anybody else have this zester? Kathy, do you have a zester? And then I have this, I think I've had this since college. I probably used it for like drinks or something, God. But it's just, you know, something for my lemons. So you need to zest 1 lemon. And the zester is just, I've tried and tried to make it work by just having like a, you know, a peeler. It just doesn't work. It gets too much of that white part of the lemon. So just get one of these. They're really cheap. Get the zester, and then it's the juice of 1 lemon. So we are just going to shrink down this on high heat until the water is removed. And we're just going to kind of work in batches. And then once it gets a little bit lower, we will be able to add some more. So what else are you guys making for dinner? Anything? Yes, this pan, I was complaining about not having a big, large pan like this. It's a wok. It's actually a cast iron wok. And Rob was listening to me complain about it so long that he got it for me as a gift. And it's, I guess the one bad thing about it is it's really heavy. But the other really good thing about it is it's just a really beautiful pan. So we just keep it on top of the stove like all the time. And we just use it every day. So we do a lot of stir fries, like fast and easy stir fries. So we'll start with like, 15 ounces of chicken. So it shrinks down to like 6. And then we'll do, we'll do soy sauce. We'll take the chicken out, and then we'll do 3 servings of veggies in here. And then we'll add some either soy sauce or some other thing to it. And just have kind of a very quick dinner. If any of you have ever tried the recipe that I had with the cauliflower rice and the egg and the either chicken, it's just a really good dish. So, hi Ashley. You're probably cooking something wonderful. You're always cooking. But you're much more clean about it. Like if I panned around my kitchen right now, Ashley would have a heart attack. Because she's a very clean and orderly cook. I am not. I destroy the kitchen. There's no rhyme or reason to my cooking. And then I have to spend like a million hours cleaning it up. So now we are going to add, so you see it's kind of getting down pretty down there, but I still think I'm gonna wait for a little bit. So I'm gonna get until like all of the water is cooked out. And then after that, I'm gonna add in the lemon zest and the lemon juice. So we're kind of getting there. But as you can see, the spinach shrinks down to like nothing. That was 4 bags of spinach. So if you don't like spinach, some options that you can do is you can forget about the spinach. You could maybe do broccoli. Maybe stir fry some broccoli. That would be a good option for you. But this is the zest of 1 lemon. And the juice from 1 lemon. So, and what I'm going to do, because I'm bringing this over to a friend's for dinner tonight, is I'm just going to shut it off. But I'm going to plate up 1 plate just for you, so you can see what it would look like. So if you're on my program, you would try to, you could weigh this out too. So, but you would look at it and you would take like 1/4 of the spinach, and you could weigh this whole entire thing if you want to be like super accurate with it. So you would take like 1/4 of the spinach, and then you would take 1/4 of the shrimp. And 10 ounces. It's a lot of shrimp. Or 7 ounces of shrimp, sorry. Is a lot of shrimp. So this would be about a serving that you're looking at. So I hope you enjoyed it. You're eating turkey currently. That's funny. Usually you have made like some fabulous thing, or have you like a charcuterie board or something with some wine. But so anyway, give this one a shot if you're looking for something delicious. So I'm gonna bring this over to my friend Ashlyn's house for dinner. And you guys have a great day. Sorry, I got kind of out of the picture. This red dress, I don't usually dress up. Usually the rest of the day I have been in like shorts and a tank top. But I put this red dress on every once in a while in, you know how you have to put like tight jeans on or something in the winter? This is kind of my red dress thing. I got this red dress at a consignment store for like $5, and it's from the Banana Republic, and it had tags on it, and it was a size 0. And knowing me, like I started out at a size 20, so it was kind of like there's no way that I can fit into that, and I tried it on and I could. So this is kind of my, I gotta keep trying my red dress on to make sure that I'm good. So hopefully you have something like that that you can try on. Don't run around in leggings and big baggy sweatshirts. They lie. So anyway, hope you guys have a great night. Bye.